Hey guys, Peter here. So I wanted to take a risk and do something different and be open about myself and my journey. So for the past 2 years, I've been battling depression. All of a sudden, my life just turned upside down, and everything I knew and everything I was, I lost. I lost loves. I lost myself, my faith, love for my art, and everything from my past, all the heartache and disappointment, all just kind of came flooding back too. And so I was just spiraling and spiraling and spiraling, and I couldn't figure anything out. I just disconnected. I stopped being on social media. It just became hard. I don't know if I would be able to handle certain things. And so, um, throughout my depression, throughout these 2 years, I kept making more mistakes and I just kept falling and failing. And I couldn't reconcile the fact that I was hurting, that I was in pain, that I was angry, that I was sad, that I couldn't forgive myself for what was happening and what was happening to me. And so, because of that, I turned to writing. I turned to a lot of things thinking that they would help. None of them did. Writing didn't, but it gave me an outlet to let out what I needed to say that I couldn't say out loud. Because I know during my depression, I was still out there. I was still trying to be positive, optimistic, motivational. Still trying to go for acting and do all of these things. But I found it harder to be honest because I didn't feel it anymore. I was empty. Just life just seemed to turn its back on me, and I didn't know how to deal with it. And so writing became that opportunity to say what I couldn't, or what I was afraid to say, to maybe those who I wanted to tell it to in the first place. And so as I kept looking back, the writing became more than just writing or journaling, chronicling my depression. It became poetry. It became something more that I felt I needed to communicate. I needed to talk to you. And so I'm using this opportunity to be able to shed light on my depression, on what it is to live with depression, and use my poetry as a way to let out what I always wanted to those who they were meant to you, to anyone who will listen, to hear, to see me, so that I can be honest with myself about what I'm going through, and also that I don't have to be ashamed, that I don't have to be positive all the time, and that even when something bad is happening, maybe something good is happening too. And so I'm hoping that you will listen, you will lend an open ear, and you will be understanding. And so just look out for the next post. It'll be coming soon, and I'm excited and nervous. And here we go.